iron jack. There's a 2012 Chevy Cruz. 2012, man. To me that's a new car. It's 2015. It's only 2 years old. You know what I mean? It have about 5 different codes: system tooling, O2 sensor, mass airflow sensor, governor, something like that they mentioned. But again, 5 different code on this car. The engine is shifting, running, skipping bad, and I didn't get you them codes number because I already erased the code since I solved the problem. For me, I was like, I didn't get me just turn the check engine light off. This is my second day here. First I came, I diagnosed the problem. I checked the check engine light. Today I got the parts from the dealership, Chevrolet, GMC, and you can see it's a Chevy right there. And I'm here fixing the problem. You can see my valve cover is already being removed. Well, I'm installing that valve cover back. You can see it nice and clean up. This is your valve. This is my new valve cover right here, brand new from the dealership. They came out from that box. That's the old one we're looking at down there, and this is the brand new one. Now that problem for that check engine light code or engine skipping so bad, all you want to do is, this is the cover that go on top of this cover right here. So let's say this cover, I have my gasket so I don't mess it up. It comes with a gasket too, by the way, so you're straight. So sitting like this, the ignition coil sit right in here. That's the ignition coil right here. Let me show you right. So since I gotta remove the ignition coil and the plugs is right in my face laughing at me right there, that is them spark plugs. So instead, while I was at the dealership, I bought me some new AC Delco plugs that go in there. It's right there. So the car almost hitting 70,000 miles. She got 65,000 miles on it. So I told the customer, I just change the plugs because I'm gonna be right in there at the same time. So this cover, after the coil sit in here, this cover sit something like this, to make the engine look good. See what I'm talking about? So I said perfect just like that. Well, what you do, the cover a clip in here, something like that. You just pull off your hand, both hand, one hand here, second hand right here, both hand, and pull it, it come off. Now the problem of this check engine light code is this valve. Now usually valve cover carry PCV valve on them, but this one here, no PCV valve. I don't know if that's a PCV valve or not. I don't even know how you call this valve. I went to the dealership. I don't even know what the name of this valve. But this valve leaking a lot of air. This is the new one right here. Well, I don't want to flip the old one because I don't want to mess up the box. It's a nice box. I'm going to keep it up to reuse it for something, for shipping or something like that. But this valve will leaking a lot of air. So if I put my hand right here on this leakage right here, the idle come back to normal. The engine rides smooth. And you can hear the air. So the way I found this valve was, I hear the sound, I remove this cover right here, and I heard the sound, the air come out of here. My rubber glove right here, I use my finger and stick it right there, and idle quiet down, the engine run pretty smooth. Hey, that was the problem. So I went to the dealership. They only have one in stock, thank God, and I'm here replacing. This is the brand new one. This is the old one. I don't want to test it right now because it's oily everywhere. But again, this is the valve cover. The valve causing about 5 different codes to come on, and the engine was skipping bad. So 2012 Chevy Cruz, check engine light problem, like a vacuum leak or system tooling. Matter of fact, system tooling code was on. Of course, it's vacuum lean. Sometimes set up system tooling. O2 sensor code was on. Again, it's all related. It's all emission code. So to solve that problem, remove that cover and check that valve. If you feel like you're having air leakage, just hold it right of your hand, and you should feel the difference of the engine. The engine should run smoother. Iron jack.